Fingers twitch, it's a digital race. Trade the dots, connect the line, profits calling, it's my time. Precision move, shopping clean, living life on this money machine. Scalping seconds, slicing fast. Ride the wave, don't let it pass. Green and red, they set the tone. Win or lose, I'm in the zone. Trade the dots, connect the line, profits calling, it's my time. Precision move, shopping clean, living life on this money machine. Every tick's a heartbeat loud. High stakes play, I'm feeling proud. Risk and thrill, it's all the same. One more trade to up my game. Pivots turn, I'm locked and sure. Cut the losses, keep it pure. Every trend I see the clues. I'll ride the highs and dodge the blues. Pivots turn, I'm locked and sure. Cut the losses, keep it pure. Every trend I see the clues. I'll ride the highs and dodge the blues. Yeah, yeah. This money machine. Yeah, this money machine. Yeah, yeah. Every tick's a heartbeat loud. High stakes play, I'm feeling proud. Hey, I'm feeling proud. Money machine. Every tick's a heartbeat loud. High stakes play, I'm feeling proud. Risk and thrill, it's all the same. One more trade to up my game. Perfect. Eyes locked on the glowing screen. Numbers flash like a fever dream. Shots align like stars in space. Fingers twitch, it's a digital race. Trade the dots, connect the line, profits calling, it's my time. Precision move, shopping clean, living life on this money machine. Scalping seconds, slicing fast. Ride the wave, don't let it pass. Green and red, they set the tone. Win or lose, I'm in the zone. Trade the dots, connect the line, profits calling, it's my time. Precision move, shopping clean, living life on this money machine. Every tick's a heartbeat loud. High stakes play, I'm feeling proud. Risk and thrill, it's all the same. One more trade to up my game. Pivots turn, I'm locked and sure. Cut the losses, keep it pure. Every trend I see the clues. I'll ride the highs and dodge the blues. Pivots turn, I'm locked and sure. Cut the losses. machine. Every tick's a heartbeat loud. High stakes play, I'm feeling proud. Risk and thrill, it's all the same. One more trade to up my game. Eyes locked on the glowing screen. Numbers flash like a fevered dream. Charts align like stars in space. Fingers twitch, it's a digital race. Trade the dots, connect the line, profits calling, it's my time. Precision moves, shopping clean, living life on this money machine. Scalping seconds, slicing fast. Ride the wave, don't let it pass. Green and red, they set the tone. Win or lose, I'm in the zone. Trade the dots, connect the line, profits calling, it's my time. Precision moves, shopping clean, living life on this money machine. Every tick's a heartbeat loud. High stakes play, I'm feeling proud. Risk and thrill, it's all the same. One more trade to up my game. Pivots turn, I'm locked and sure. Cut the losses, keep it pure. Every trend I see the clues. I'll ride the highs and dodge the blues. Oh! Pivots turn, I'm locked and sure. Cut the losses, keep it pure.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Looks like everybody's having a good day. I am doing lots of different things with you guys today. I kind of actually enjoyed trading without talking. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that later on. Short this Dow here on a red trade here. It doesn't look like it's going to be working, but no biggie. The short over here of the very, very simple setup that I showed you just a little bit earlier, purple dot, red dot. This is the simplest, easiest setup you're gonna see. We may have a flip version of this with a white dot, green dot in all of the instruments. So this is the setup that absolutely is the easiest for anybody to do. Let me pull this up again. All you need for this to happen is the following formation. It has to be one candle after the other. If there's any pause between these two candles, it's not a trade. But if you have this set up, you just go along. Doesn't matter about the slope. Doesn't matter about anything. I'm taking them all, and that works really, really well. You obviously you're always going to have losses, but I'm really looking at around 6 out of 7, which is more than enough to get me way to profit if I want to trade it that way. So that's the setup that I'm going to show you a little bit of today, and obviously all the other setups that we do as well. Let's see. Let's see what plays out here. Let's see if it happens. For this setup to occur, I need to see a green dot over here. I need to see a green dot over here. I'm probably going to just trade the NASDAQ if I get the setup, but if I have time, maybe I'll trade the S&P as well. So how's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Are you guys, Fabio, are you talking about the setup or are you doing some other things? You did 2 white dots, both worked. The second had the perfect slope at 43. Yeah, I think, having the slope definitely helps you, but not critical to the setup. I did a whole bunch of, trades earlier today, and all of them, all the white dot, green dot, purple dot, red dot, all the setups work for me in NASDAQ. It was really, really nice. All right, doesn't look like we're going to get that trade now. We're still floating the short. Still floating the short Dow over here off of this setup, which is just a red slope, red dot. This is a little bit of a thin trade, but still in the trade. What's our position? Where are we? 41 to 31 right now. So we're we're a little bit out of the money, about 10, 15 out of the money. We'll see how that trades out. But today I have the four assets on the screen. I actually, if I do this, tell me if this is even better for you guys. This might be better because you get to see the screen a little bit better. If the four assets on the screen, when we have the setups, we're going to take them, right? So here's I wonder if I could do this. Oh, no, I can't. It's in each individual panel. Okay. So here's a setup that's happening in gold, right? The gold setup that we're looking for, pause candle, red dot, red candle, red slope. All of that is happening. If this stays in shape, gold is going to be a sell for us. It's a classic gold trade. Gold had a big run to the 3,500. Now it seems to be really correcting off that 3,500 point move. So we'll see if there's a little bit, typical gold correction move here. Minute on the clock. Better this way. Better which way? Better having just the four screens like this. Everybody like that? Let's see. Let's do a little poll. Do we like the four screen split? Give me a yes or a no. Okay, gold, 27 seconds left. Still a signal in here. 19 seconds left. Let's go to the gold chart, which is over here, and wait. And if it's and if the red dot stays in place, we'll sell it. And it does not. It does not. 3, 2, 1. That trade goes away. So we go back to the chart and see what else is happening here. Now, both Dow and NASDAQ, we may have a purple dot, red dot setup, which is, if you think about that, what is that? What is that setup doing? It's basically high momentum, soft momentum followed by, or weak momentum followed by strong momentum, right? So the purple dot means you're coming from a higher low, that's sort of weak momentum. And then you have red dot, which is momentum accelerating. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that ignition of price, where price starts to show us a sort of very clean, clear momentum in one direction or the other. Yes. Hey, thanks, Chris. Sorry, I saw the email. I'll try to get to it today. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I'll take care of it, Chris. All right, watching 31 seconds left. Nah, doesn't look like we get a red dot, so no setup for us. Now stay patient and see what else is happening here. Yeah, gold was really killer today. Gold had just huge moves. up and down. It was actually a very good trade today if you traded gold. I stuck the Nasdaq basically, but yeah. There was a signal 6 a.m. I got done fast. Our next signal was a loss, which you didn't take since you were in the trade, so it worked out for you. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Yeah, that's a that was the story today on gold. Nico is just updating us on why gold had a rally. The great thing about us trading gold. I'm just looking to see if we have any possible signals. The great thing about us trading gold is that narrative story really played itself out. All the way through. So from European session to the 500, then corrective, and we could have traded all of it without using our dots, without even knowing what the news was, but participating in there. Yes, I understand the screen split charge prices. Everything is a trade-off. Do we want to watch 4 or 5? Do you guys want to do one trade an hour, or do you want to do 10 trades an hour? If you want to do 10 trades an hour, we have to look at all 4 screens at one time. Otherwise, we're going to miss signals. So I'm erring on the side of the fact that people want to see more setups, more signals, more trades, and that's the trade-off that we have. Because the more trades I do with you, the more setups you do with you, the more you learn, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, and Fabio, that's fine. I mean, like a lot of you guys are still using the old stops and targets, which is great. I definitely get stopped out more on the shortest stops and targets, but I also lose less on my stop outs. So that's my trade-off. I'm happy with that trade-off, and I've decided, that's what I'm going to be doing. But everybody can take the dot strategy and very much make it their own. Not even just making it a scalp. You could make it into almost a trend trading strategy if you wanted to. That's the beauty of the flexibility of the indicator. It's really crisp and clear. What time is it? We got 9:10. So we still got about 10, 15 minutes before. More setups are gooder. That's my view, Randy. Gooder is better. I think you guys can see it. I'm looking at my YouTube on the other screen. I can totally see all the setups. There's nothing. Unless you're looking at it from your mobile, which that's not anything I can do anything about. So we're chopping around. Very, very, very quiet action so far. No visible trades. See, like, for example, this is not a setup in gold. You know why it's not a setup in gold? Because there's a space between the white dot and the green dot, right? Now, it could work, but that's not the point. The point is when you don't have space, you have the much higher probability of continuity. What we're looking for, just like AI, we're trying to predict the next word with the greatest degree of accuracy, right? The next syllable, the next thought pattern. It's a statistical process. We're doing the exact same thing. We're trying to predict the next, 5 points, 1 point, 0.8 ticks of the move with the highest, probability of statistics. We are nowhere near as good as AI, but good enough to make money, which is all that really matters. That's literally what we're doing. So within that, set, you can have strong rules or weak rules. It's up to you. Or even different rules. All right. Kind of a typical quiet Friday for now, which is fine. I'm going to hang with you guys. It's Friday. I can chill with you all the way down to probably 11 o'clock. So it'll be good. We have a setup in NAS, right? What is this setup? This is the red slope, red candle, red dot setup. This is our classic setup. We like this setup, and it's before this, there's no dot on the candle. So that's exactly where we want to be. We want to and we'll give it a shot. Oh, what happened to my? Did you guys lose me? I don't see myself on the screen. Did you guys lose my screen? Wow, my screen is not showing. Whoa, I don't know what's going on here, guys. My screen is not showing. Something is wrong with something is wrong. Do you guys hear me? Oh, is my screen back up? Now it's back. Screen is back. Now I don't see it on my thing. Wow, that's weird. That is just so weird. Hold on a second. Oh shit! And we have a setup in the in the Dow, which I'm going to try and flip over. I'm going to flatten the Dow and go buy market here on the Dow. We have a green dot, white dot. I'm just going to go the other way around. I don't know if you guys see it. Wow, this is just so weird. Okay, hold on a second. Stop screen. Share screen. Window. There's window. Share. No, I can't. It's not working. Wow. Stop screen. Share screen. Entire screen. Window. Share. Ooh. I see it and not see it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is just so weird. Okay. All right. So bear with me. I need to restart. 5 minutes. Restart. Okay. Let's close this up. Leave. All right, I'm back. I am back. Give me a give me a sound check, please. Let me know if you guys hear me and see me. I think I'm back. The screen is back. We had some kind of I think a video driver issue, but I think you guys should be pretty good right now, right? Yes, yes, yes. All good. All right, so good. We still got plenty of time. What is it? 9:19. Plenty of time for us to trade. Okay, let me mute you guys. Okay. All right. All right. So we're in a 4-screen setup. We didn't have any actually did not have any trade signals, so we didn't really miss anything. I think I did have one trade signal in the Dow. So let's actually look at the Dow. Let's just I'm kind of curious. Let's see if we can go look at the Dow right now. What is this? All right. There's something wrong with wealth charts, guys. These buttons, okay. Oh, price ladder, join bid. Oh, they just added some. Maybe wealth charts got updated, and that was one of the things that happened. Okay, let's do this. Let's do another wealth charts for the Dow. Let's see how the Dow trade went. All right, let's see if MYM U September Dow. Yeah, we actually made. Remember, I told you we flipped around here, and that trade actually worked. So the green, the white dot, green dot, right over here, we re-entered, and that trade worked very nicely. So that was good. Okay, and now we just have to open up. So we're going to do S&P, and then we're just going to do gold in wealth charts. I think that the thing was that I probably needed to restart the whole computer because I think wealth charts needs a fresh restart whenever you you trade. It probably captured a lot of stuff, and now this is going to be MGCZ, which is the December gold, and we're good to go. Oh, we actually have a sell set up in gold, right? So let's make sure. Why is this like all screwed up here? Oh, here's the thing. Okay, 3 ticks. I don't know what's going on over here in the brackets. It looks like something on the wealth chart stuff. Actually, we want to do this. It's 8 ticks, 32 ticks on gold, and we have a trade. So we're going to try and see if I can sell it. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it looks like it's working. All right, and let's put this over here. It's MGCZ. Okay, here's our entry, and we're done. We're done real fast. Yeah, everybody's seeing the same problems with wealth charts, but it's working. We made the trade. As I said, we're taking all the Nasdaq trades on Trade-Evade, and every other trade we're going to take on wealth charts. So that was good. So this was the trade. Let me show you the setup again. Purple dot, green dot. A red dot, purple dot, red dot. That's the setup that really works super easily, right? That's the simplest setup that I have. The reverse of that is, and remember, it has to be one after the other, just like on the flip side, white dot, green dot, one after the other. Super strong signal, right? Doesn't always work. Here's a white dot, green dot that actually this probably worked. It did work, but it gave you a little bit of grief before you did it. This certainly worked. This one rallied against you, but you would have survived the stop and it would have worked over here. This one worked as well. So if you're looking like at let's say from 6 o'clock onward, you had 1 winner, 2 winners, 3 winners, 4 winners, 5 winners, 6 winners, 7 winners. 7 trades, 7 wins in gold. just on that setup alone. Does everybody see that? Does everybody see that? It's very cool. Coscos, are you in? Do you have BFF dots only? You may not have the BFF dots only, and let me ask you first of all: are you a member of my coaching? If the answer is no, that's why you don't see it. And if you are, send me an email, and we'll try to take care of it. And if you want to be a member of my coaching, let me put my coaching link in here. Only coaching members get to have this indicator, and they get to trade it. Okay, so here we go. This is the link. So go out there, go get the coaching, and I'll be happy to give it to you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Coaching is a separate issue. Send me an email, Coscos, with whatever your email is, and I will. I'll speak to you about that. Okay. What is gold trading on well charts? Sorry, what does that mean? What is the symbol? Gold symbol trading on well charts. It's the same. It's the same thing. If we go to gold over here, the symbol is GC. No, sorry, M, because it's micro. MGCZ, which is December, and that pulls up micro December gold. Okay, that's how you do it. All right, what time is it? We got 9:26. No trades for the next 5 minutes. We just chilling like a villain, looking for setups. Okay. It was actually a relatively decent. There was a setup in the S&P, which I could take. Why not? Can I take it? I think I can take it. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I'm doing here on well charts. It looks so weird. Okay, 83.50 on the target. I really, one of the things that I kind of want to tell you guys, one of the things that I've been doing, which actually 9 out of 10 times gives you better trades, is wait 10 seconds after the signal is given. And generally what happens is the price retraces. The price doesn't really race right ahead into your target. It actually comes back down. So you're able to buy a little bit of a better entry. So had I been able to buy over here, I would have been able to do much better. But right now, I think I'm going to probably get stopped out on this trade because it's, 2 minutes before the open. And I shouldn't have taken the trade, but I took it because, because it was a setup, but it was a rush, kind of a rushed execution setup. But still, like I really discovered that if you just wait 5-10 seconds after the setup, you actually get better execution. That's correct, Major. However, Major, I have good news for you. If you want to upgrade to coaching, I'll refund you your last monthly fee. So it won't cost you anything for the monthly fee. So I'll refund you the monthly fee, and you can get the 6 months of coaching for a much lower price, by the way, much better price. So you want to do that? Hit that link, and I'll take care of you. What are we doing here? Okay, we're chilling because 9:28. We have to just wait until the markets open and find a little bit of direction. We are pretty flat. I mean, look at this. We've been really very flat for the last hour, but we managed to hit some trades here, even in the flatness. As far as my S&P, I'm still in that trade. It's kind of a crappy position, but I'm still in that trade. We'll see how that plays out. Uh, 9:29 and 13 seconds, 15 seconds. Do we have U of M today? Is there a U of M today? No, we got nothing. There's no data at all. We're popping. Let's watch this. So it looks like are we almost at limit? Yeah, we got filled up. We got filled on that S&P trade through sheer luck. But as Yogi Berra said, I'd rather be lucky than good. Oh, look at this, Santiago. Are you a U of M alum? It's amazing to me. Anybody who ever went to the University of Michigan, anywhere in the world, it's like a religion. They like I've never seen people be more loyal to their school than U of M alums. It cracks me up. Like I have 50-year-old men I know who wear U of M sweaters and T-shirts. Okay, hey, look at this. Look at this. Gold, white dot, green dot. Our special little setup. Ignoring slope, ignoring everything. So long as we get a white dot, green dot, we get a little bit of a go. Market's popping on the open. Gold also popping a little bit. We got no trades over here, so we can ignore that. We can go to where's my gold? Here's my gold. So if gold holds, we're going to take this trade. We're gonna take this trade. Let's make sure we have the right settings on gold. We do have the right settings on gold. Okay. Yeah, University of Texas alums. I'm sure that Go Horns is the same thing. But like maybe it's because it's the East Coast. A lot of people on the East Coast go to University of Michigan, but it just cracks me up. There are YouTubers who are like doing geopolitical commentary, right? Like really intelligent assessment of Middle East policy, and they're wearing U of M merchandise because they're Michigan alumni. That just cracks me up so much. Wow, we're really popping. Jesus, we did. Well, it's about a 30-point move. It looks more than before. 12, 13 seconds. This is definitely a trade for us. We're going to go long on this. Let's do what Let's wait a second here. Let's see if I can wait 1 second, get a little bit of a better fill. I waited a little bit of a second here when I could have waited. I could have waited a little bit longer. So on the gold, I'm in at 86.8. 87.4 is my target. Let's see oops. Oh, sorry. All right, let's see if this works. Oh. All right, we got filled on gold. Sorry, I was putzing around, and we got filled on gold. So that was good. The white dot, green dot, really the easiest trade in the world. It's the easiest trade in the world ever. All right, guys, my dogs are barking at the pool man right now. It's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna go off air for about 2 minutes to get my freaking dogs in house. You guys just watch the price action. We got no setups anyways. This was a clean setup that we just took. So give me a second. I'll be back. Hello. All right, I'm back. No trade so far. But this was a nice, clean, classic trade. Let me see if anybody has any questions on this. Do you understand this or not? Do you have any questions about this trade? It was a nice, clean trade that we took. Boom, boom, boom. Now we're kind of looking to see if we can get red trades going. Purple dots starting out. Do we get a purple dot, red dot? We'll see if we can take those trades going. Friday, we have a very specific setup that we trade. We trade only scalp ideas. So I don't have any opinion on whether gold is a buy or a sell or a hold or an invert or a astrological sign. We have incredibly high accuracy trades that we do. Welcome to the show. Watch what I do. Maybe you like it, and you'll see why so many people trade with me and so many people pass their props, because we don't really care whether gold is a buy or a sell. We only care if gold is a buy or a sell in the next 2 minutes to make money. And we can do that over and over and over again all day long. That's the beauty of scalping. That's what we do here. All right, what do we got? Whatever sell-offs we have, they're kind of minor so far. The only possibility here is maybe a sell signal in the Dow if we get a red dot. On the other hand, NASDAQ is very strong, and NASDAQ looks like it's looking to rally back up above 200. And if we get a green dot here, that's going to be a buy signal for us. That's the pause trade to the upside. I'm actually curious, guys. Now that we're speaking about U of M, U of T, tell me some of the schools you guys went to. Just post them up. I'm curious to see where everybody went to school. Minute 13 left. NASDAQ showing us a buy opportunity. Pause candle, green dot, green slope, ready to go. If this is stays like this, it's a trade for us. Berkeley. Oh, Cheryl, how could I have guessed? University of Missouri, Columbia. Wow. Nice. Rutgers, Wally. Right down the street from, well, not right down the street from you, but close enough. Berkeley is like a great place to hang out. What is it? Rock Ridge in Oakland? Is that the neighborhood? I used to, like, a long time ago. Man, I thought that was the coolest neighborhood. All right, we almost got it. We're 15 seconds away. I'm going to try and do something. We'll see if this works or whether it's going to, blow up in my face. But we're going to wait 5 seconds after the candle trigger to give us a chance to get better entry into this move. Let's see if I can get a better fill on this. All right, you know what? I'm just going to go. I don't have. I can't be too. See, if I was a little bit more patient, I would have gotten a little bit of a better fill. I can't. It either works or it doesn't work. I can't get too cute with this. But it is. I mean, I have found that if you sort of wait 10 seconds, 15 seconds on the entry, you definitely get a better fill. And I definitely would have been a better fill here. I would have been at much better entry. But it is a setup. We take the setup. We'll see how it plays out. Gold again, white dot, green dot, back to that. So let's see what that wants to do. minute 10 on gold. Looks like the Nasdaq is just not working. The pause trade is dying on the vine here, which is okay. Not all setups work. Gold has got 41 seconds still in play. Let's go to gold. Where's my gold? Is this gold? No, this is gold. This is gold. Okay, 32 seconds on gold. Let's see if this plays out for us. Hmm, 13 seconds, 11 seconds. Oh shit, I'm sorry guys. I zoned out. I'm so sorry. That was a trade that would have been done. I totally zoned out because I was watching Nasdaq from the corner of my eye and my other screen. The Nasdaq trade got done. The gold trade we missed. Here's rule number one of what we want to do. If we miss the opportunity, we never chase it. You know, if the trade already, the gold trade was super fast. If we had come in here 86.7, it went all the way up to like 89. It was a super fast trade. We would have done it. Once it's done, we just pass it up because we have so many opportunities all the time. We don't need to do them all. Yeah, NQ worked. S&P was also set up. Yes. I'm just looking to see what's going on over here. Nothing in the Dow. But you can see, man, I think this is the 8th consecutive winning setup in gold. If you want to look at gold, so winner, 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 winner. That's it to the long side, right? That's to the long side. I think 5 or 6 of them. And then if we look at the other way, winner. This looks really hard, but you would have survived it. You were short at 74. It goes up against you to 76, which is less than $3. You were short 74.2, 77. 77.8 would have been your stop, and you would have survived the stop. It would have been a really tough move, but it actually did work here. So already 2 to the short side, 3 to the short side. This is the first one where it didn't work. That's it. This is one where it didn't work. So 1, 2, 3. This one fails, and this one works. So you have 3 out of 4 to the shorts. Actually, not 3 out of 4. 4 out of 5 to the short side, and you had like 5 out of 5 to the long side. So really positive P&L on this setup. Really makes it very clean. Nasdaq popping a little bit higher. S&P too. And we're just having a quiet, well bid day. Do I pass the prop? Yes. We teach people how to do that, and everybody that you see in the room here who's trading with me has passed multiple props. I am right now trading all funded accounts. These are all funded accounts that we passed. Plus, there are funded accounts in here as well. So we're trading both wallet charts and trade debates, all funded accounts. This one was 25,000, 100 yesterday. Now it's 4. The eight account I ran up to 25.7, right? And I'm just sort of working both of them not side by side, but like one, then the next one, the next one. I kind of like that rhythm. So we're gonna work the 9 account today and see how well we do with that. We got to set up. Where's my YM? Where's my YM? Sell. All right. Selling YM here. Did I screw this up? Oh shit! I screwed this up. I'm sorry. I should be paying more attention. I'm sorry. I pulled the trigger too early. It's not a trade. I need a red dot. I thought I saw a purple dot, red dot, and I got confused. So just that trade didn't work, but it's a small trade. Doesn't matter. Sorry about that, guys. When trying to do too many things, I sometimes lose focus. So this was not a trade, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it drops again and gives us a red dot, and then it will be definitely a trade. I'm just looking for opportunities. So far, not a really, really quiet day. No, I can't. I do. No, that's not how it works, my friend. That's illegal. That's illegal. Where are you from, Friday? Where are you from? That's not how things work. You can't take a pass for somebody else. Looking at Dow, guys. I'm kind of blanking out. Dow is a pause candle, green candle. We definitely have a trade here. Let's give it a shot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's wait 10 seconds. Let's see if I'm right or wrong on this. Let's wait 10 seconds to 140. When it comes down to like 140, can I get a better fill? All right, I'm just I'm rushing it, but whatever. I have a hard time holding off, and this gets done super fast. See how fast that was? It was a nice clean trade. I actually did wait a little bit, and waiting on the entry almost always gives you a better entry and a higher probability trade. So it's another NASDAQ trade done for us. The pause trade worked very nicely. I'm just trying to find the super simple, easy trades. Yep. So unfortunately, Friday, Apex doesn't take traders from Nigeria, so we can't help you with that. But soon we're going to have a prop trading firm that does take traders from Nigeria, and once we have that partner, you can come back and I can help you. I can help you try to pass that test. So like 1, 2, 3. I think how many trades in NASDAQ have we done already today? Let's see. But you can see me doing it beforehand also. But like since we started, this was 1, 2, 3 winners in NASDAQ so far on the open. There's like 3 or 4 more winners beforehand. So definitely very productive on this. Gold setting up. Gold is setting up. 11 seconds on gold. Let's go to gold. This gold? No, this is gold. Here's gold setting up. I'm going to go buy market on gold. Buy market. Okay. I wish I could have the patience to just wait for the entry, but I'm just going to try and do this normally. So I'm in at 94.8, target 95.6. Let's see if the gold works. This is a pause trade. Pause candle. Green dot, green slope, everything's setting up for us for a potential upside move. Let's see if we can get that upside move off the entry. 95.6. There we go. We're done. The gold trade gets done. Nice clean trade on gold, and back to business. Nothing much on the S&P or Dow. So kind of quiet on those trades, but everything else is still in play. No, the entry. The only thing I'm doing on TradingView is Nasdaq. All the other trades I'm trading on wealth charts. Okay, so I'm trading wealth charts for my trades, and you can see that the gold wealth charts really traded well today, right? Winner, 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 winner. All clean trades for us on gold. Gold has really been the outstanding. Nasdaq has been great, obviously too, but gold has been super easy to trade. You're seeing more dots on your wealth charts than on my trading view. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Again, when you guys make statements, tell me I see dots on NQ. I see 4 dots on NQ and 3 dots on wealth charts. If you give me a specific time and a specific date, I can try to figure out what's wrong. How do I get this? How do I get the screen to show scrolling bids and asks in wealth charts? All you do is you go in here. You go into where's the broker? I think honestly, their whole menu trading. You go into trading. I mean, there's obviously something wrong with the software. It's all over there. But what we're looking for is, I can't tell you. It's like it's really. We're looking for the DOM. I don't know which one is the DOM because it's all messed up. But you would go into trading and you'd find it there. They're having a little bit of issues today, so I'll be happy to tell you later. Oh, look at this. Dow. White dot, right? So get a white dot, green dot. That's going to be a trade for us on the Dow if we can get that trade. Do I still hate gold? Not as much. I'm starting to accept it a little bit. Leonard, the way to understand my strategy is to join my coaching, which is, I explain my strategy every single day in live, but you got to be in live, and watch it carefully, or you can join coaching where I explain it, ad nauseum every single week. So if you want the full strategy, here's the link for coaching. Okay. Come join me. You will almost certainly pass the prop after this. You think I've got mentioned? Gold has been in a reprieve. I've learned how to love it. I've learned how to love gold. Actually, what I did, Major, and this is a very, very good lesson for everybody. Let me just see if we got the setups, and then I'll talk about it. This is literally what I do and how I manage my psychology. And it's unlike anything you've ever heard. And it's got nothing to do with discipline. It's got nothing to do with character. It's got nothing to do with all the bullshit that you've been told. Because you're never going to have any discipline. You're never going to have any character. You're a human being. I'm going to explain to you exactly why I kind of learned to love gold. Oops. I'm watching the Dow because I got the white dot, green dot, which is the simplest, cleanest setup that we have. So let's go to the Dow. Where's my Dow? Here's my Dow. White dot, green dot, right? If this thing holds, we're going to go long this thing because that's the setup that I sort of want everybody to absorb today. Since it's the easiest one to trade. There's just literally one. I'm long, and we're long this thing. Where's my? I'm not an MYM. Why is this on the micro? Here I am. 42. What the fuck is this? Oh shit! I'm on the. Damn it! Hold on a second, guys. 30. I got to go to 40, and I got to go to I had the wrong stops and targets on this thing because of this bullshit. Okay, hold on. Let me drag this down to 90. Okay, so now I'm in at 30, target 40, correct trade on a Dow. Let's see if this works for us. Maybe it doesn't. It's a fucking Dow. I brought in Dow, I brought in S&P, and I brought in gold. But here's what I did. I moved all those instruments into wealth charts. So I can totally separate those trades from my NASDAQ trades. And therefore, I don't give a shit if it works or not, because it's a completely separate function and reality for me. And that is the key to how we all have to trade. The beautiful part about prop trading is accounts are super cheap. Passing them is super easy if you know what you're doing. And you can basically separate and segregate your risk. And when you do that, you don't really need discipline. You just need to be able to stick to the process, because one or two bad trades isn't going to blow up your whole account, because you're not polluting gold trades with Dow trades with S&P trades. We're down on the Dow as I'm yapping along. That beautiful single structure, the simple, what I call the simple dot trade, the super simple dot trade, white dot, green dot, purple dot, red dot, working like literally, 14 out of 15 times today. I don't know anything else that can be more accurate than this, right? So that's why I went back major to trading gold, because I don't give a shit. That's the key to success in life, is to never give a shit. Gloria hitting 9 trades, 1 loss. Nice job. See, Gloria is a machine. She does the process, she trades the trades, and then she closes up shop and probably goes shopping and has a good time. Unlike all of us degenerate traders who just sit there at the screen all night long, because we want more. But good job. Very nice job. Have a wonderful weekend, Gloria. Enjoy yourself. Targets for trade. We're trading very short targets. The stops and targets on this, I'll put this up for you right now. I just want to watch the trades and see if they can come in. But I'm going to put up all the NQ is 16 by 64. That's ticks. Figure out what the ticks are. I'm not going to tell you, because you need to know. That's the basic fundamental stuff you need to know. If you don't want to know, come to my coaching and I'll help you. ES is 3 by 12, and YM is 10 by 40. Okay, that's the tick size. Those are the things. I'll put this over here so it kind of just sits here for a little while for everybody to. I don't even know if you can watch this, but whatever, you can watch this. Why is this blocking me? Okay, there you go. No, coaching is in a private link that I sent out to everybody. Coaching is on private YouTube. Exactly. Nico, I just put them up. The YM is a 1040. Okay. Apex 50K counts. Why get 10? For a whole bunch of reasons. The price of 10 is a price of 1 anywhere else. So, you just be a fool not to do that. First of all, not only do you get the 10, but if you blow the account and it renews the next month, it renews at that same, 80%, 90% off rate. So it's incredibly, incredibly lucrative to do that. But the reason you want to have many is because you want to pass many. Apex allows you to have as many as 20 funded accounts. When you have many funded accounts like I do, right? You are just following my simple rule of if I lose, I go on to the next account. I don't try to butcher this, prove myself right in an account that's losing. Okay, I just move on to the next account, and doing that assures you that you're never going to blow your accounts. What's the number one thing? What's the number one reason why everybody loses in prop? Is because they blow their accounts. We have a gold setup over here, purple red dot. I'm watching this. Let's go to the gold thing. Where's my gold? There's purple red dot in gold. 16 seconds left. I'll come back to my thought once we're in the trade. But we have a gold sell here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sell. All right, let's see if we're 94.8, targeting 94, right? Let's see what gold wants to do with us. Gold is really active today. You can see the ladder really dancing around. So we're at 94. We got to come down. We got to come down. Come on, baby. And we're done on gold. Back to business, right? I lost count of how many winning trades we've had so far today. We're at least at 8 or 9 in 1 hour, right? So that's what we do. So Danimo, that's the answer to doing 10 accounts. Because the more accounts you have, oh, look at this. Wally passed another account. Good job. Wally gets the, hey, come on, guys. Let's give Wally the chicken. Wally gets the chicken, winner, chicken dinner. And he gets the money, and he gets the coins, and he gets the chickens again. Nice job, Wally. Nice job. Here, let me do this. Hold on. Shift window S. I want to take this screenshot, because all my marketing people always tell me, I want to see testimonials from all you people. And I'm always like, the proof is in the pudding, but they want to see these pictures. So I'll put the pictures on there. Okay. Very nice. Thank you, Wally. Good job. Let me get rid of this. Wow, that's really, really great. GFAS, wait, hold on. Let me turn this off. Sorry, it's annoying. GFAS is saying that after disaster Sunday, Monday, crawling back all 1 week, you hit weekly goal this morning. That's great. That's awesome. I got to tell you, the greatest thing about trading, the greatest trading that you can do is not winning. It's coming back from losing. It's like that's when you really know you're a good trader. GFAS has just been trading really, really well for the last month and a half, and that's just proof in the pudding that his skills are really improving. So coming back from a loss is the single greatest thing you can do, because then you're just invulnerable. That's really, really great. Darren, if you look over here on this yellow thing, this is where the stops and targets are. Gold is beautiful. Yes, gold is beautiful. No, I tell you what, guys. So what makes gold beautiful? Let's talk about this again. Like, what makes NASDAQ beautiful? It's not the fact that it's NASDAQ, right? It's not the fact that it's gold. You know what makes an instrument beautiful? You know what makes an instrument beautiful for us? Participation. Gold is hot today. Anything that's hot. NASDAQ is always hot because the technology is always hot, right? The day NASDAQ starts to get cold is the day we have to start looking for a new trade. But maybe at that point, oil will be hot. But it's whatever is hot, we trade like the Banshee, because if it's hot, it means there's continuity in the trade. It means if there's continuity in the trade, we are guaranteed to pick up that continuity and make money out of it, right? Our whole system is based upon isolating and trading continuity, and you just need participation for continuity, right? That's it, momentum. So that's why gold is so beautiful today, because everybody's participating in gold. Hello, Anil. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. We're chilling. It's only 10 o'clock. Wow, we did a lot of trades today already. Did a ton of trades. Anybody else has a question on stops and targets? You guys seeing the stuff up here? You know what I'm missing, by the way? You know what I'm missing continuously is all the winning trades in S&P. Just, and it's just the nature of the beast. You can't trade. This is my whole point is when I trade for real, when I trade my own accounts and you see my accounts growing in front of your eyes every single day, I don't fuck around. I don't trade for instruments. I mean, this is a layup. This is a setup I do for you guys for entertainment purposes. When I'm trading myself, there's only one thing on my charts, which is Nasdaq, and that's all I trade. And that's just, I think when you trade scalping, that's how you need to do it. Now, there's maybe other people who can multitask and trade better, but I can't. You can, for example, GFAS only trades S&P, right? So he loves the S&P, but the point here is only. And I would say if you are going to trade more than one, you can only do two. And it could be like, gold and S&P or gold and Nasdaq is your maximum thing. You can do anything you want. Like I think you could make great money out of the Dow if you wanted to trade the Dow, because I think Dow is incredibly responsive to the dots structure, both up and down. So you can do lots of different things. But the key thing is to do one or two. That's it. No more. No more on the moves. But because everybody want to see different instruments, and we're doing this for educational purposes. I do like 4-screen split. But when I'm by myself, I wasn't even aware that gold was running today until I saw zero hedge on the move. Gold actually, by the way, so we have a sell signal on gold. This is our pause signal. We have a red slope. Let's get bigger here. I'll show you. I isolate this for you. We have a red slope. We have a red candle without a dot, and we have a candle with a red dot, suggesting that downward momentum is accelerating. So we want to participate in this if this trade stays this way. So we're going to go in here into my gold layout and just see if we can get participation on this move here. What you're seeing basically from just a bigger eye picture point of view is an incredible resist of this 3,500 level. They just every time we're coming in here, they're meeting sellers at the 3,500. It's kind of really, really interesting, right? And we see a lot of downward price action here. Yeah, Keith, absolutely. Gold is great in Asia. And as I said to you guys, one of my plans. I'm coming back next week. I'm not going to be with you guys on Monday, but I'll be back on Tuesday for CPI live trade, for Marathon Tuesday trade. We're going to trade a lot we're going to do like an 8 a.m. to 12 noon Tuesday trade. But then I definitely want to do some Asia session trades for Australia clients, for Asia clients. There's definitely great opportunities. It's much slower trading. We're not in any kind of rush. And there's some definitely interesting opportunities to trade Asia. 19 seconds left on gold. 13 seconds left. We still got the red dots. I'm gonna try. Let's see if I paid a price for this. Usually I always do, but I'm gonna wait like 5 to 10 seconds after the signal comes in. All right, I'm gonna get short now. I have like zero. At this point I have zero patience. But I'm in it at 88.9, 88.1 is my target, and we're almost there. We're almost there. And we're done. Yeah, don't wait too long because this honestly the trade moves fast. So maybe I wait 2 or 3 seconds on the transition. But look at a dump. Look at a dump. Look at a dump. It just completely dumps out, and the gold trade gets done. So. Good for us, huh? We are killing it today. How should you start? Anybody who's new, sign up for my coaching. You're going to get everything, access to everything, and then you're going to teach with me. You're going to get access to all the coaching lessons. And right here's the link. All right, and that's what this is all about. It's the best way to do it. Plus, I forgot to tell you, I keep forgetting to tell you, guys, the offer still stands. So anybody who signs up for coaching, I will, holy shit, look at that dump in gold. Wow, look at gold just dumping. And how good the BFF was at picking that up, right? At picking that up continuously. Anybody who wants to go in my coaching, I will actually, until like probably a couple more days forward, be able to give you the discount in. Hang on, what's going on over here? Media assets. Let me show this to you. Here we go. 80% off, because Apex is 80% off. I'll be able to buy you 3 Apex accounts. So if you get coaching, I will give you money to be able to buy 3 Apex accounts for free. So it's an incredible deal. You get everything in coaching, plus start yourself with 3 free $50,000 Apex accounts right now. If anybody wants to do it, Manning, you the man, or May. I'm sorry, May. You the girl, but you're also the man. You know what I mean? Where are you from, by the way, May? Were you from UK? Is that what you're telling me? I think you were saying to me you were from UK. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you. I'll set you up, and you get access to all of the. We just did the coaching yesterday, so you can watch it on replay and do a really good job. Yeah, second weight is really, really hard. You're right. You're right. It's almost not worth it, Steve. You know, like it's it's hard. So, Steve, what are you saying to me? The 1006 NASDAQ, was it a long? Let's look at this. Oh, we actually have a long in NAS. 1 minute to go, guys. Look at this. White dot, green dot. If this stays, that would be a setup. The 1006 candle. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That was an entry, and you would have made money on that. Yes, it was. All right, 42 seconds left on NAS. Let's go back to NAS. Let's just go full shot on NAS. What is this? I want to delete this. No green dot, no trade. So I'm just waiting patiently here to see if I get the white dot, green dot trade here on NASDAQ. All right, be like May, be part of coaching, and be like the 50th lady who I've trained who has passed, funded, and traded. Shit, no trade on NASDAQ. NASDAQ fades, so I got all excited for no signal. I find, by the way, May, that almost every lady that joins the group does super, super well. I know. I beat up on the guys all the time. But like Gloria had just joined 2 weeks ago, a week ago. She's killing it already, killing it. So hopefully we'll have a good experience with you. I'll send you all this stuff once we're set up. Amblin, where you from? So Fabio, that went away, right? It went away. No trade. I was looking for it, and now it went away. So no trade. And look how good that was. And now we're falling down, right? That's the beauty of the dot indicator. It keeps you from making false trades a lot. That's the key thing. If you can minimize your mistakes, the successes take care of themselves. That's really the whole idea of high probability trend scalping. So what are we doing here? Purple dots in the Dow, purple dots in NAS, purple dots in this. Looks like we kind of, hit the ceiling for a little bit here. Yes, that is correct. If you pass 10, you have $500,000 of trading capital in your arsenal. I mean, Danimal, you have to, it's all marketing, right? You got to understand that it's not really $500,000 because of the you're stopped out at around $2,500, but you do have 500,000 notional, and that's a lot of notional power at your fingertips. It's a lot of power to be able to trade, right? I don't have a trade for it. I'm calling it a simple dot trade. I don't have it like it's because it's so super simple. But Keith, I'm always always eager to hear your suggestions. So if you have a good idea, we will name it, because you've been the marketeer for this. The pause, I think the pause trade is the perfect example, is the perfect description of what the classic trade that we do here. Nas giving me a purple dot, red dot. I'm actually gonna, we haven't done anything on the S&P. So if the S&P is a purple dot, red dot, I'm gonna actually focus on that just because, give it a little bit of love here. Here's the S&P. Oh man, guys, look at Jesus. Okay, S&P is all set up properly. I just, my whole screen here, wealth chart's having some issues today, huh? But look at this, purple dot, red dot. The green hornet, but it's also red. We're trading the red side too. So I'll wait for Keith to tell me what he thinks we should call it. $25 seconds left on the S&P trade, on the S&P possible signal. Purple dot, red dot. Let's see if we can hit it. Again, the key to this setup, the reason why this setup is such high probability, is because you have intensification of momentum, right? You have selling momentum. Now you really have a lot of intensification. Now, hold on a second. Sell. All right, we're short here. Where am I here? And we're, come on, we're almost done. 6,400, come on, hit me, baby. Oh, fuck me. I hate this ladder. We were there. We were at 6,400. We're right there and done. This thing is running against me. It's gonna pop again on a retrace. It was such a huge move to the downside that the retrace could take me out. This is one of those, I'm right on direction, wrong on the trade thing. Come on, hit me the 64s. Come on. Come on, you pussy, get in there. Come on, hit me the 64s. They're really holding the 64s. You could tell, right? They really don't want to take it down. All right. Anyways, doesn't work. It's not a big deal. That's why it's in wealth charts. That's why I separate the trades. But this was one of the things about this particular trade that's noticeable, and one of the things that when I'm really focusing, why I would have waited for the retrace on this trade is because this is a massive candle, right? And when you have a massive candle, you generally almost always have a retrace, which means you can get in at a much better price and get the trade done at a much more accurate structure than the one here. If this trade gets done, it's going to be pure luck. But the point being is, this is the setup. You see the setup. The setup has a little bit of a nuance in the execution that you want to do when you're doing it. And it's the S&P, which I don't really trade that much. But it would have been interesting. Let's see how Nasdaq would have done. Nasdaq actually, same thing. Nasdaq really did not. This is actually, you know what? To be honest with you, this is the first dot signal in like 15 of them that fails, and that's supposed to do that, because if it was all accurate all the time, you wouldn't have a trade. The world doesn't work. On the other hand, by the way, totally worked on the Dow. Right? So Nasdaq failed, S&P failed, but totally worked on the Dow. We've taken the Dow that would have been dropped nicely. So it happens. I think it's like the first or the second failed trade we've had today. And that's okay. And that's the other reason why I separate my trades. I push them into different accounts. So when it's not working, it's not going to affect my, the one account that I'm working. Yeah, you're right. It is kind of very Christmassy. You're right, Bob. I was thinking about that. That we could call it the Christmas tree trade, right? because I did think about it. I was like, the reds and the greens. This like reminds me of white. White is the snow, green is the tree. Red is Santa Claus, purple is whatever. It kind of does. Maybe we call it the Christmas tree trade. What do you think about that, guys? Anybody have any objection to that? I think that's kind of good because it's we got a gold has got a white dot, green dot set up for us. Let's go into our gold trade. Let's go to our gold trade. 11 seconds left. Let's see if we can get any kind of kind of a trader here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1 long. We're in at 89, 9. Target is 89. No, 88, 9. And target is 89, 7. And we're through it. Come on. We're through the trade. Do the trade. Ugh, I fucking hate this. And we're done. It's just okay. Trade is done. Nice job. Okay, nice job, everybody. We took the trades. So the thing that I really wanted to show you today was, first of all, how many opportunities there were, how many of those opportunities totally hit the targets, and how not to be in any way, shape, or form upset or defeated by any opportunity that didn't work. They're going to be rare, and they're segregated, they're separated. And to boot, I think we have the name for our trade. We call it the Christmas tree trade. So Ben, if you're trading the 250, which is a very hard account to fund, right? That's why 25 and 50s are sort of my sweet spot. 50s is the easiest account to fund relative to P&L and risk and reward. I funded a few 250s, and I've actually lost them in funding stage. But my advice is that on a 250 account, you want to do 2 minis as you're starting trade, right? So again, it's the first number of the notional account. In the 50s, I'm doing this. I'm trading 25s over here in my funded stuff, and so those are 2 micros. But at 250, you want to do 2 minis. That's my only side. That's my only comment on that. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's cheap. I know it's really cheap. It's not the cost. It's the ability to get it funded. That's it's all. I mean, it's all about using the right techniques. I mean, you see me running. This account was just 25,000. Just the beginning of the week, we're at 400. This account was also same thing. It's at 700. I'm just running them and this is the funded accounts. So I'm running them very, very tight. I think on CPI day, we're going to do, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of eval accounts. You guys do the same thing because it's going to be still going to be cheap. We still have the discount. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of eval accounts, and we're going to try and do pass the eval in one day, pass the eval in one trade. That will be fun. We'll do a couple of those variations, and then we'll go back to trading the fundeds. But the marathon day, I think we're going to take a whole bunch of eval accounts and run those. There was a trade in the Dow as I was talking that I missed, which is inevitable because I won't be able to catch every trade. But I think we caught so many trades. I think how many trades did I do in gold today? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trades in gold. A few trades I know we did a few trades in the Dow. Let me see how many trades in the Dow we did. Come on over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what did I say? 9? plus 4, that's 13 trades between Dow and gold. NASDAQ, no, S&P was another, so 15 trades here. And then, of course, how many trades did we do in NASDAQ today? What happened to my trades? Huh. Why are none of my trades showing? Oh, I know. Sorry, I'm in the wrong count. I'm like, where's my trades? Okay, I should be in this trade. Okay, there we go. So what was I at to? I was like at 15 trades, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 2 of them in there, and 20. So we did like 20 trade between 15 and 20 trades today, and just only 2 losers. 2 of them got clipped. One of them was because I did not have I did the wrong signal. I didn't see the signal properly. So pretty good, right? Not bad for Friday, for government work on Friday. No, we're the exact opposite, my friend. We're the exact opposite. If you thought, if you're making 18 out of 20 trades, that's the exact opposite of gambling, right? How do we pick our targets? We're looking for very, very short targets. Now, targets is a whole different ball game, and you can come join me in coaching. I'll be happy to discuss that with you. In the way that I'm trading them is just sort of super ultra short term, high probability targets. That's it. It's not anything esoteric in terms of picking it. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. I really appreciate you saying that. I really, really appreciate you saying that. It's definitely made me a better trader too. MG, thank you. Where are you coming from, MG? I'm looking for possible trades. Dow, white dot, maybe white dot, green dot. The cool thing about like the white dot, the Christmas tree trade is because it's a two dot trade. You can see it coming like 3 or 4 minutes in front of you, and if it actually materializes, you have a lot of time to prepare for it. It's really, really cool that way, It actually does. I'll be honest with you, Mo. I've looked at it on like the hourly trades, even the 4-hour trades. It really does work. It's just that we are in the scalping business because we trade futures here. But if you trade, like you can actually trade FX on the dot system really well. I just haven't done it. Gold ride the bear. Gold is it's just not our signal here because the slope was just green. But if the slope would have been red, we would have been able to short gold here. Oh, you're in Trinidad and Tobago? Is that where you're at? TNT? Well familiar with that. Yes. So for those of you who are interested in Kathy's product, one of the great things about coaching is all of Kathy's product is included in the coaching. So you can do a lot of forex trading in there. No, it's not, Leonard. It's a brand new strategy. It's a dot strategy. Bounce has long been retired as a strategy. This is a much better strategy. All right, so look at this. You see the white dots? The white dots in the Dow, the white dots in S&P. So we can, if we get the green dots, we can get ready for a possible setup. That's what's kind of cool about this. Let's see if we can get one more trade off. One more trade going off. Oh, May, are you in the room still? May, are you still watching me? The reason if you hear me, um, you should get an email asking you to fill out this form for TradingView. I need that in order to be able to enable all the indicators. I don't see the response from you yet. All right, so you should get that email. Fill out the form and give me your TradingView ID so I can enable the indicators for you. Okay. Nope. Alas, we don't get the green dot, so no setup. All right. Does the dot indicator? I don't trade it for FX. Sorry. Who's it? Who's it? MD I don't trade it for FX. But I think it's totally viable. I mean, Kathy has a great FX system with Zip, so you could trade her system as well, and you get both. You get her indicator and my indicator in coaching, so it's definitely possible. How long do I trade for? I usually do like an hour and a half to two, and then one day a week we do marathon, and the marathon day is going to be this Tuesday, CPI Tuesday, 4 hours, 8 in the morning till 12 noon. We're going to go hog wild, and I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of evaluation accounts because these are all funded accounts that I'm trading right now. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of eval accounts, and we're gonna do a whole bunch of crazy strategies to get them passed. We'll have a lot of fun. We use a dot strategy to see if we can pass the evals in a day and maybe even in one trade. So we'll do a whole bunch of different interesting stuff. All right, guys. Alas, I don't have a trade here. I mean, I do have a trade. Actually, I take it back. We do have there's an S&P trade setting up. Also a NASDAQ trade too, but let's do S&P because we haven't really paid a lot of attention to S&P, and some of you guys may want to trade that. So it's 13 seconds left. Let me go to the S&P chart. Yeah, here it is. So this is what we call our pause trade. Our Christmas tree trade is when you get the white dot, green dot right next to each other, or purple, red right next to each other. This is, oh shit, I'm talking. Fuck. This is the problem. I start talking and I forget to focus on the trade. All right, I'm in the trade. Where's my thing? Why can't I? Oh, here it is. I'm in it. 609, 609.75 is the target on the S&P. So this is what we call our pause trader. Keith named it that. Come on, motherfucker, it's there. It's there. Why is it not executing me? It's there. It went through the offers. Oh, look at this shit. There we go. Thank you, man. I yell at well charts all the time. Anyways, that trade got done. Anyways, this is what we call our pause trade. You can take a look at this over here. What we need for that trade to happen is we want positive slope, green slope. We want a no dot candle. There's no momentum, and then a momentum candle here. That's the ignition candle. That's the candle that tells us momentum is coming into the instrument. Buyers are coming in. We're going to follow the buyers, and we obviously follow them for profit. It was a classic pause trade that we did, and it banked us money, and that was good. It's a good way. It's a good way to end the day. Yeah. So Dennis, my advice to you is that's fine. Wealth charts just takes longer. It's because MG, this is literally how I internal dialogue in my head that goes on. I just have no filter when I'm trading with you guys. But yeah, that's how I pretty much talk. Sorry. So Dennis, what I was going to say is yes, it's going to, but it takes wealth charts takes a long time because I got to get it to Rob. Rob's got to turn it on. So I will pass on your email, and it should be set up. But if you guys honestly, if you want to be 100% instant turn on, you have to use TradingView with me to start with. We love wealth charts. Wealth charts, great platform. A lot of people trade wealth charts. I trade wealth charts, but the only thing I have full control over is TradingView, and that I can give you instant access to right away. Chris loves my marathons. Yeah, marathons are really great. We have a really good time with it. Okay. All right, guys. Listen, really a lot of fun. We killed it. Like, I think 18, 19 out of 20 trades for winners. There's a ton of winners still left. This is actually a pretty good Friday. I like the price action on Friday. I like this time also. I really like trading that the whole 9 to 10:30, 9 to 11. And I think when we come back, the marathon 8 to 12 on Tuesday is going to be a good day for us. It's going to be lots of interesting opportunities. We're going to go back to the evals on Tuesday just to have more fun. But we're grinding our way to payouts on the fundeds, and that's what it's all about. So I'll leave you my obviously everybody. Sorry, let me give you the Apex code. I totally forgot. Get the Apex code. You can obviously QR code, but this is the Apex code. Make sure you hit the BK save sign. Let me show you how to do this in Apex before I go. You go to Apex over here, okay? I'm going to log in as myself, not as my corporate. I'm going to log in as my own account. The only thing is I always forget. Apex has an authenticator feature now. It's actually very good. It makes sure that you're authenticated. But let me just get it done here. 646-539. 646-539. Okay. So really simple. You can choose wealth charts. Great, 50,000. That's my preferred account on wealth charts. And you can just go over here. Very important. You have to say BK save. If you don't do that, you don't get the savings. You say BK save, and then you just hit this, and you'll see how the discount is totally applied. And now you get the full. See, it goes from 167 to $33. So and then just go out there, subscribe. The only other drawback with Apex is that if you want to buy like 5, you got to buy 5 separately because they don't let you buy in batches. And again, that's for your protection, so that somebody can't rip off your credit card or shit like that. And they know that you genuinely want it. But it takes a couple of seconds. Get the accounts, you have them in the inventory, and then you'll have them running around. You can see I have a lot in my dashboard over here. All of them. Most of these are all funded. I don't think I have like only 1 or 2 that are evals at this point. But that's it. That's how you go through Apex and how you get it set up. This is the last link for my wealth charts for my coaching, which is right here. And this is my coaching form. Actually, hang on a second. I wonder if I could, where did I put this? If I click on here, yeah, this will show you. Let me show you what so this is the coaching offer. And as I said, I will refund you $97 so you can buy Apex accounts, but you get all the passive props. Kathy's fund course, which is a great course. All of her fundamental tools that she's got going, plus her signals. So if you're interested in forex trading, you get all of that as well as my stuff. It's not just one or the other. So go out there, set it up for the weekend, and we will be happy to work with you guys for 6 months and get you guys started. Okay. All right, my friends. What else? Good morning. Live in New York. Like to learn more. You don't speak much English. Okay. Well, it's pretty simple. We communicate in dots, so it's very visual. Thank you, guys. I'll see everybody on Tuesday. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and enjoy. I will see you guys later. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.